In the dead of night on January 3, 2026, shadows moved like ghosts through the humid streets of Caracas. This was no ordinary raid. It was Operation Absolute Resolve, a meticulously planned U.S. Special Forces mission that would shatter a regime and ignite a firestorm of global intrigue. Whispers on X and leaked intel paint a picture of high-stakes espionage where elite teams from Delta Force and Navy SEALs infiltrated Venezuela's borders under the cover of darkness. It began weeks earlier, with cyber operatives from the NSA hacking into Maduro's inner circle's communications, cracking encrypted signals from Russian advisors and Iranian allies who had long shielded him. Drones, silent as owls, mapped his fortified compound, evading Venezuelan radar with cutting-edge stealth tech smuggled in via Colombian border crossings. Step 1. Insertion. Disguised as local dissidents, small teams slipped across the Orinoco River from Colombia, blending into the chaos of migrant flows that Maduro himself had allegedly weaponized against the U.S. They established safe houses in the slums, gathering real-time intel from turned informants, former Chavista loyalists paid off or coerced with promises of asylum. By dawn on the 3rd, the noose tightened. Step 2. Breach. Explosive charges blew the compound doors at 2:17 a.m. local time, synchronized with EMP bursts that killed power grids and jammed communications. Maduro's guards, caught off guard, fell in a hail of suppressed gunfire and flashbangs. He and his wife were zip-tied in under 5 minutes, dragged through hidden tunnels they thought were secret. But U.S. signals intelligence had mapped them months ago. Exfiltration was a race against dawn. Step 3. Evacuation. Black Hawk helicopters, launched from a U.S. carrier in the Caribbean, swooped in low over the treetops, evading Russian-supplied S-300 missiles with electronic countermeasures. Maduro was bundled aboard, hooded and sedated, as Venezuelan forces scrambled in confusion. The choppers hugged the coastline, refueling mid-air over international waters, before landing on U.S. soil in Florida. By morning, he was en route to New York, detained, defiant, but broken. The operation was flawless, a testament to years of pent-up fury over his regime's crimes. But why Maduro? The news spins it as justice for narcoterrorism, a 2020 indictment accusing him of flooding America with cocaine, partnering with FARC rebels and Mexican cartels to wage narco war on U.S. streets. Billions in drug profits, they say, funded his iron grip on power. Yet beneath the headlines, darker theories swirl on X and underground forums. This isn't just about drugs, it's about votes. History traces back to the early 2000s, when Venezuelan firms like Smartmatic, born under Chávez's regime, allegedly developed voting software rigged to flip elections. By 2012, whispers claim Maduro's machine helped secure Obama's re-election. Fast forward to 2020. Dominion systems, linked to Smartmatic tech, are accused of routing U.S. ballots through servers in Serbia and Germany, altering millions to steal the presidency from Trump. Conspiracists point to Sidney Powell's affidavits, discredited in courts but revived now, alleging algorithms that weighted votes, turning Trump leads into Biden wins overnight. Who stands to fall? The theories name names. Obama as the architect, testing the system in his Chicago rise, Biden as the beneficiary, his 81 million votes, a digital illusion. Hillary Clinton coordinating the global web, with Soros bankrolling it all. Comey and Brennan from the intel world, even Bush is tangled in oil deals. Maduro's laptop, seized in the raid, allegedly holds the proof. Emails, bribes, code snippets exposing a deep state cabal that rigged not just 2020, but elections in 72 countries. If he flips under interrogation, indictments could cascade. Treason for Obama, RICO for the Clintons, the nullification of Biden's entire term. X buzzes with predictions of arrests this year, a swamp drain that exposes the Eurasian axis, Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, backing Maduro's fraud to weaken America from within. And world stability? This teeters on the brink. Putin condemns it as armed aggression, vowing retaliation, perhaps arming Venezuelan militias for a brutal insurgency, turning Caracas into Baghdad 2.0. China, losing its oil lifeline, could escalate in Taiwan, Iran in the Middle East. North Korea's already rattling sabers. Trump's oil grab, seizing Venezuela's 303 billion barrels to rebuild and sell, smells like imperialism to adversaries, risking proxy wars that link Ukraine's front lines to Latin America's jungles. Weeks ahead, street battles in Venezuela, UN showdowns. Months, dominoes falling into multi-front chaos, or worse, a miscalculated spark igniting World War III. Maduro's fall isn't the end, it's the unraveling. And in the silence of his cell, the real storm brews. Who sings next? The world holds its breath.